Today's going to be another video on kind of just what I have, okay? I know I keep doing it in my garage. I'm just not really sure where else to do this stuff, right? So I'll give you guys a little update. And also the last video is doing really well. And I just ordered more parts so I can get a better like GoPro cam setup pretty much, because my current setup is not really doing what I want it to. And I need to buy an external mic for my helmet. So that is why there hasn't been any videos on this guy. So I got the TST flush blinkers in. It looks a lot better in my opinion. Because before, I think in the last video, I had like one blinker that was broken, and I had the OEM. That's all I've done to this bike. She is due for an oil change here pretty shortly, and I want to get a new tidy tail. There's a few things I wanted to do today while I show you guys the Camaro. I ended up actually making a video on my 5th gen Camaro SS. I absolutely love this car, man. And I don't really care about my paint, if I'm being honest. My paint is already she's old, alright? So it doesn't really matter that I'm throwing shit on it. It's not a big deal to me. But I think the chrome would look pretty good, actually. However, it's not like the best quality. Like if you really are up on it, it's not the highest quality. But I think it just kind of stands out, especially on the black. I think it looks really good. So I'm going to try to find like a better one, because I had a red SS badge and then it ended up cracking. I ended up looking back there and it was just gone. So that was bizarre. But yeah, I'm going to crack open this beer and we're going to get going. It is a 2010 Camaro 2 SS. Picked it up for about $9,000. So yeah, there's a few quirks I don't like about this car. I don't like this roof wrap. And the reason why this roof is wrapped and this is wrapped is because the old owner actually had this car orange. I can actually show you guys where the orange is at. If you look in here, you might be able to see it, might not on camera here, but I have a little bit of orange wrap still in the fucking fender. He ended up hitting a deer in Germany, so there's also a piece over here that was like dented in. So like she's not perfect, right? Yeah. Let's start with some simple shit here. So we got the cold air inductions, cold air intake. I think this is one of the better intakes you can even buy, just because it's actually like enclosed, you know, it's actually pulling in colder air. You know, there's always so much shit that's like cold air intakes are pointless, this and that. Okay. I just found a bolt just sitting in here. That's not a good sign, because I actually have not popped my hood since it was in the shop. So what the fuck? I know I didn't touch no bolt. How was that even just sitting there? What the fuck? That place is something else. It's like a local little mom and pop shop. They do cheaper work, but I don't like the fact that, you know, I don't like that bolt was just hanging out. They ended up losing like part of my cap, you know. I don't know. Just the small shit that adds up in my opinion. Internally wise, as far as I know, we're looking pretty stock. So like there's a Mishimoto catch can. I'm on KW coilovers as well. And it's not dropped any crazy height, you know, if I'm being honest. It's very minimalistic. I don't know if you'd be able to see in here because it's too dark, but it's not dropped nearly at all, just because in Germany, the old owner actually had a lot of issues, so he raised it. Honestly, I don't mind it, just because of where I live. We have very nasty potholes here. A few other things I want to do is get a new wing. I want a ZL1 style wing. It goes over the rear quarter, like over here, and it just looks so much better, if I'm being honest. Like it really matches the flow of the car, because I think the OEM wing isn't bad. I actually have another spare wing I got in a junkyard I was thinking about putting on for now, just because when you get up close to this wing, you can see that it's not good quality, because like, look at that. I mean, look at that gap. Like, that's fucking terrible. And then moisture and shit will build up. He had it caulked with like this rubber style shit, and it did the job. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it did seal it, but I had to remove the seal because I had to remove the orange trunk. When I bought this car, the trunk was fucking orange and it looked terrible. But yeah, other than that, it's literally just full bolt-on, and I just got it tuned actually pretty recently by a guy in the city, and he did a great job. He fucking killed it. So what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to remove some stuff here without hopefully peeling anything up. Just some minor stuff here, and I'll go through it later and clean it up more, but no one needs a warning sticker. Like, come on now. Prevent personal injury? Like, we're fine, bro. We don't need any of that. Like, why do they have to use so much fucking residue, bro? Like, that looks terrible. Looks absolutely fucking awful. While we're here, I actually do want to check my oil just because it's been a minute and it's been leaking oil. It's not an absurd amount, like I was saying, but it is a little bit. We're looking pretty healthy. Not sure if you guys can see it on camera or not because it's Mobile One, so it doesn't really show up on the stick a whole lot whenever it's like fresh oil, because this oil change is not even like 2 weeks old. 132,000 miles on the dash. Not bad. Dude, it's clean on the interior, man. And the two SSs are cool because they don't have a sunroof. And this is a manual LS3, so it's a true LS3. It's not the L99. I think, dude, for 16 years old, I mean, you know, it's not the cleanest thing in the world. Like, I got peel here, you know, from the chrome. Like, she's 16 years old, right? Like I said, I don't really want any of my cars to be a show car. That's just my opinion. And I love the old Chevy, like, gauge cluster here. Not gauge cluster, but, you know, I can see trans temp. I can see coolant temp, battery. Like, I think that was a huge thing with GM back in the day. I'm sure they still do it now, but it's probably all digital. And then, you know, it's very analog still. A little bit of digital, I mean, there's not many options on there. So, and then I also have some like lighting in here along this like strip here. That's really it for the Camaro. Now there's a few things I want to do today. I want to remove my front plate just because I think it would really clean up the look a lot. And then I want to put the SS badge on. So I'm going to get scissors and like put 3M tape on behind the SS badge and then stick it on like right about here. So I will be back once that is done. So I actually ended up taking this off and then I put the plate back on this mount. This mount seems to be kind of rare. Like, I know it sounds stupid for a part to be rare, but like an OEM like front bumper thing. So I'm going to keep this. And then that way I don't lose the bolts because I have them behind here. And then the plate too. So it's perfect, honestly. I'm going to put it downstairs more than likely. And then if I get stopped or something for it, then I will put it back on. But I think it cleans it up a little bit. Of course, I need to clean that because it looks disgusting. But it really cleans up the front end a little bit. It looks more, I think, aggressive. And I think cars without front plates, genuinely 9 times out of 10, always look a little bit better. And I'll show you guys around to the back here. So, the back doesn't look too bad. I mean, you know, it's chrome, I guess, or silver. Really, it's supposed to be red, but that's why there's like little black chips on it. But I think this will work for now because there's not much else I can do at the moment. I do have a blacked out one, but it doesn't really look that great. So we're just going to rock that for now. So that's all I did today. Literally just did the most minor, simple shit. Part of me doesn't want to sell anything I have because I have my Honda Prelude, which I'm going to make a video on. I have to make a video on that car because I love it. There's a spider on top of my Camaro. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, man. Fuck. It probably came out of my mirror. I've been having a spider chill in that mirror for a while. But yeah, and I want to get like an older CBR 600 double R eventually. And I just want to start just collecting, I guess. But I also don't want to collect too much. You know, I don't want to have fucking 13 cars and only drive 2. You know what I mean? But currently right now with the cars that I have, I don't plan on selling them. I've thought about maybe selling this car for a C6 Corvette. But part of me is like, why not, you know, it's the same fucking motor. Just the C6 Vet, obviously, in my opinion, looks better, and it's going to handle a lot better. Overall, just better. Just a better car, even if it has the same LS3, or if you get the LS7. But I don't have LS7 money, so that's where we're at. And I'm just really happy with, like, just what I have now. Like I said, I'm very fortunate to have what I have, and the marketplace deals, the deals that I found for everything I own is incredible, really. I forgot to even include the headers. So I have BBK long tube headers, high flow cats from BBK, and then a Borla Attack catback. It's very aggressive, very, very aggressive setup. And then I have a street tune from a guy here in the city. So that was pretty cool. I got to like be in the passenger seat while he tuned the car. I feel like usually it's the other way around, but he tuned it and then we went on a drive and then he was just testing everything because I didn't know what I was looking at when he was tuning. Dude, he worked magic because it became extremely more responsive and just overall a lot healthier compared to the other off-the-shelf tune that I had, which was from Fast Tech. And those tunes are not fucking good at all. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.